An ecosystem is a community of interacting organisms. They include living things like plants and animals, which are biotic factors. Non-living things like sunlight and air are abiotic. A prairie is a grassland ecosystem with herbs, shrubs, and organisms. They're usually flat with just a few small hills and normally don't have many trees. Prairies are located mainly in the middle of North America, and in most prairies, there is moderate rainfall and average temperature. Biodiversity is the wide variety of fungi, healthy plants, and animals you can find in one area. These organisms work together in ecosystems, including prairies, to create food chains and food webs, which are who eats who, to maintain balance in the habitat.
After we learned about ecosystems, biodiversity, and prairies at the beginning of the school year, our science class took a field trip to the Scott Community College Prairie. We were able to explore the prairie and take notes about the ecosystem. We came to the conclusion that the ecosystem was not very healthy. Almost the entire prairie was filled with goldenrods, which made it lack biodiversity. Another place we noticed lacking biodiversity is our school. We realized it has no healthy ecosystems and there isn't a good variety or amount of plants.
We wanted to do something that could fix this problem. There was a prairie planted at the front of our school 3 years ago to help increase the amount of biodiversity in the ecosystem around us. However, the prairie needed some maintenance, so our science class went out there and removed invasive and weedy plants. We also planted new species of plants, hoping that when the plants grew, the ecosystem would become healthier and biodiversity would increase. Another way we solved the problem of low biodiversity at our school was to create another prairie habitat in the back field. We removed all existing grass and then hand-seeded the area with native prairie grasses and flowers.
To maintain our small prairie habitat, we have to make sure that the plants are watered on a regular basis and are receiving enough sunlight. Without this, or too much of it, can kill plants, so we have to check on them quite often. To improve biodiversity, we can plant seeds in moist soil to increase the number of plants in our area. But even the little things, like taking care of our environment by recycling and reusing, can help as well. The biodiversity of a variety of plants and animals provides us with the air to breathe and food to eat. Because biodiversity supports our life on Earth, it is important that we take care of it.
Doug Temperley.
And what do you know about prairies?
Well, I know that they do not have a ton of trees. There's a lot of grass. There are some very beautiful prairie flowers. We do have some prairie land around us.
Mrs. Burke.
What do you know about prairies?
Prairies, that they have a lot of different wildflowers and species of grasses and all that kind of stuff. And Mrs. Allen had planted one, I think somewhere over in Illinois a while ago. And I think they tried to get one started out here, but I don't really know a whole lot about them other than that.